This episode is brought to you by Prize Picks. The hard-hitting football action is even better with Prize Picks. The weather might be changing, but the feeling right now never gets old. So keep the season rolling on Prize Picks by getting $50 instantly in lineups when you play your first $5. We're in the thick of football season, and some of y'all might be feeling down. But don't you worry. That's why we have Prize Picks to keep you going for the rest of the season. Week 9 of football was something. The Buffalo-KC matchup. Bills Mafia, baby. Stand up. Josh freaking Allen. Most rushing touchdowns by QB in league history. More. And for all you basketball fans, the fun is officially underway on Prize Picks. Prize Picks is the only app that offers stacks, meaning you can pick the same player up to 3 times in the same lineup. Want to pick more on Josh Allen's pass yards, rush yards, and touchdowns? Now you can pick all of them in the same lineup, only on Prize Picks. Prize Picks also offers injury reboots. If your player leaves the game in the first half and doesn't return, Prize Picks won't count it as a loss. Feel our guy for Scatterboo. Damn, he's out. Download the Prize Pick app today. Use code Shannon to get $50 in lineups when you play your first $5 lineup. That's code Shannon to get $50 in lineups when you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. It's good to be right. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for joining us for another episode of Nightcap as you watch the number 4 Alabama Crimson Tide take down their rival, unranked LSU Tigers by the score of 20-9. It wasn't the dominant performance that I think a lot of people thought they would get, but this is a rivalry game. LSU do have supreme talent. Obviously, they fired their coach, Brian Kelly, earlier this year, but I thought they played hard, Ocho, and they put up a valiant effort. They played really well. Alabama, Ty Simpson was off tonight. This is probably the worst game as far as the way he threw the ball.
Yes.
He was just a little bit too long or just a little bit too short. They could have put this game away earlier if they had completed some of those passes. But I want to give LSU some credit for coming into Bryant Denny and playing extremely well tonight. Nussmeier was benched late in the ball game. Van Buren Jr. came in, moved it, but he had a costly fumble at the end of the game. It didn't give them an opportunity late in the ball game. Yep. But y'all know who I am. I'm your favorite Uncle Shannon Sharpe, and that is my partner and co-host. That's Liberty City's own. That's Bengal Ring of Fame honoree, a former Pro Bowler and an All-Pro. That's Chad Ochocinco Johnson. We hope Johnny's going to be joining us in a few minutes. We thought the game would go a little longer, and so we mistimed it, so he will be joining us a little later. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit the like button and go subscribe to the Nightcap podcast feed wherever you get your podcast from. We'd like to thank each and every one of you for your support. 5 days a week, you tune in, you cheer us on, you support us with your eyes, ears, and your word of mouth. And Ocho and I can't thank you very enough for that type of support. Thank you for your support and your continued support. Now, I would also like you to support Shea by Laportier. Head over to LaportierCognac.com. If you cannot find it in a state or city near you, just order it online. We'll ship it directly to your door. It is the best tasting premium BSOP cognac on the market. Try it, compare it against others, and you'll see what we know to be true. Please drink responsibly and stay safe. You can also support my media company on all of its platforms, Shay Media, and my clothing company, 84 with 84 being spelled out. That link is pinned in the chat. We've got Johnny, like as I said, Johnny Manziel will join us shortly. And then Akheem Mesidor, the outstanding defensive lineman from the University of Miami, will join us in the second hour. But Ocho, this game we just watched, Alabama beats LSU by the score of 20-9. Ryan Williams caught his 3rd touchdown of the season. That was that the only score? No, they kicked 2 field goals and they scored another touchdown, I think. Didn't they rush a touchdown? Or was it just field goals? There was 1 touchdown pass and a touchdown rush. Yeah, so there were 2 touchdowns and 2 field goals. That was the difference. And Alabama's defense did an outstanding job holding LSU to 9 points, even though they were in the red zone like 4 or 5 times.
Yes.
Yeah, and so give those guys credit. Give Alabama defense credit. They played really well tonight. Got some big-time sacks, big-time tackle for losses. But What did you like about Alabama? This is a rivalry game. I understand that LSU is not ranked, and normally we see LSU, especially when they play Alabama, they rise to the occasion like they normally do. You look at those guys; they got a lot of guys in the NFL. They got Joe Burrow, they got Chase, they got Jetta. They they got some DB, wide receivers and DBs. So this is a very talented college program that put elite players into the NFL. Right now, they just didn't have enough to get over that hump tonight. I thought Alabama defense, they played extremely well. You hold that team to 9 points. They bend, but they didn't break. And when they needed to come up with big plays, they came up with big plays. But Ocho, now they got a big game, a big test.
Yes.
Big test next week with Oklahoma coming to town. And we know Oklahoma likes to bring pressure. But watching this game, Ocho, what did you like about what you saw from Alabama?
Listen, Alabama played extremely well. Obviously, to me, it wasn't as a dominant performance like we're used to seeing Alabama play. Obviously, it's not the same Alabama it used to be when Saban was there. It was sort of a snooze fest in a sense, when no one was able to score. In the first half, it was going back and forth. Obviously, both teams having to feel each other out, similar to a boxing match. But then once it opened up, Alabama ran the show. I mean, for a team like LSU to only score 9 points in the fourth quarter game, lets you know why Mr. Kelly was fired. It lets you know why Mr. Kelly was fired. In the word, in the famous words of my good friend Cam Newton, you can't take donkeys to a Kentucky Derby, and that's what it looked like when we watched them earlier today. Who is that?
Yeah, they look.
Oh, wait,
and I think I read something where Brian Kelly said he just didn't get the job done. Well, you put a lot of pressure on yourself because you said you wanted to go to LSU because you wanted to compete for a national championship.
Right.
You felt at Notre Dame you didn't have the horses to run that type of race. Now, Freeman have come in and show you actually do have those type of horses to run that race. And it's not like you're in a conference. You're not in the SEC. You're not in the Big Ten. You're not even in a conference. So all you got to do is, as long as you don't lose more than 2 games, you're probably going to be right there with 12 teams with the 12-team tournament. With that being said, Ocho, look, they got to get somebody in there. You're going to probably need to get a name because considering what's in the SEC. There are no easy victories because you got Vanderbilt kicking on your door now. You got Texas A&M. You got Oklahoma. You got Texas. Now you always had Alabama, Georgia.
Yeah.
Ole Miss with Lane Kiffin. Tennessee ain't no easy victory. There are no easy victories right now. Maybe Mississippi State, but even Vanderbilt used to be everybody's homecoming. Yeah. Vanderbilt opened up first game of the season. Yeah. Homecoming for somebody.
That's
no longer the case.
No longer.
So they're probably LSU's probably looking to get a name, but they get talent, Ocho. Hey, it's a Death Valley be rocking.
Yes.
The alumni seem to be very supportive. You see the guys come back and hang out. Shaq's always on the sideline. They got dominant baseball program, the women's basketball program, the track and field program, obviously football. So they got. And you can recruit that area. Just keep getting those guys from. You can't let those guys from Louisiana get out of there.
Yeah,
but you got to go to Alabama and Florida and Texas and Georgia and get a couple of guys. But I think they're going to probably look for a name.
Listen, I'm glad you said that. Not only do they have to look for a name is not going to do it alone. Obviously with that name, there has to be some type of attraction to want to actually come to LSU. It has to be someone that the players and the parents of those players have a sense of comfortability with. This is a good coach, this is a good school, a good program where my son can go to and play and learn from someone who actually played the game before and can help them achieve not just being a better player, but a better man as well, and achieving their childhood dream of making it to the next level. And when you talk about great names, I think LSU gets great players, Unc. I think they get great players.
Oh, for sure.
Like you did say, but I don't think they get enough. They don't get enough because if they got enough, then Mr. Kelly wouldn't be fired. Because most of the time, coaching can only do so much. Coaching can only do so much if you don't have the pieces to compete out there week to week, especially when you play the better teams. Especially when you play the better teams, and you saw the example of that tonight.
Ocho.
Yes, sir.
That man had Jayden Daniels. He had Malik Neighbors. He had Brian Thomas Jr. and didn't compete for the SEC title.
Okay.
What do you mean talent?
Wait a minute. You heard what you just said? You just named a few names, but you have to understand the teams that they played that actually were able to beat them when they weren't able to compete for those titles were just as good, and they had names just as well that are actually in the NFL. None that I could name right now off the top of my head, but what I'm saying is the teams that they lost to, they had those exact same names.
Think about it. Go ahead.
No, I was saying they had other players that impact positions that made a difference in those games. Jayden Daniels was a huge difference. He was great. He was phenomenal.
Heisman Trophy winner.
Yes.
You get 2 tight ends that go in the first. You get 2 tight. You get 2. Your quarterback's number 2 overall. He win the Heisman. You get 2 wide receivers that go in the first round. Thomas Jr. and Malik Neighbors.
Yeah.
You had a tight end in Mason Taylor, who caught the game-winning touchdown against your Bengals. A high draft pick. They had talent.
Oh yeah.
But absolutely. I just think the thing is what his words is, the way he coached, the way he talked to people. He's very condescending. He's very what are you doing? Look at me when I talk to you. Come on, man.
Oh, he old school.
Yeah. You gotta be careful how you talk. Look, I understand. But Coach Saban got on his guys more when they won than he did when they lost. And he ain't, he's walking down the sidelines. But I just think the guy, watching LSU, and I've seen LSU play a lot this year. LSU played harder tonight than I think they played at any point in time this year. Now, I understand they didn't win. No. But when I watched them tonight, they really, really played hard. I never thought Nussmeier was a top quarterback. I don't know what everybody sees in him, Ocho. I don't see that.
Right.
But I think, and they just made too many penalties. Ocho, they had left tackle from false starts to holding to. I mean, he just was killing them.
Yes, something's wrong with him. And I want to go back real quick when we talk about names. When we talk about names and people, again, that's another example. You set yourself up for that one. That's another example of you put your name in a hat and wanting to be that coach of LSU.
No, I don't want to be that.
I'm just saying. I'm just throwing it out. I'm throwing that tidbit out there. When you talk about names that can attract players to a program that can change the trajectory of it where it is right now, and that's something that you could do. But go ahead, LSU. It's a nice game. Alabama LSU. It was somewhat like a Broncos Chiefs game.
Yeah.
Or a Ravens Baltimore. A Ravens Bengals game.
Pittsburgh.
It's like a goddamn it's like a division opponent, someone you know very well. You're familiar with their tendencies and what they like to do. Therefore, it's going to be close. But because of inflicted wounds, in which LSU had a lot of, the game got out of hand. Yeah,
it was still close until the very end.
Yeah,
until the guy knocked the ball out of his hands. Sometimes I just don't get the play calling with Alabama. A guy comes in there fresh off the bench and you rush 3. I want a guy that don't have any time. I'm going to make him make a decision right now, Ocho. I'm not going to let him get his rhythm. Yeah. Come get him. I understand. You don't prepare for the backup because there was no indication that Nussmeier, there's anything wrong with him. And obviously that can throw you off. But you got tape on him. I'm sure you recruited a guy, you know his capabilities. But I'm not letting the guy just fresh off the bench I'm not rushing 3 against a guy that's fresh off the bench. I'm gonna come heat him up. I'm gonna light his ass up.
Absolutely. Make him process everything a little faster. Don't let him be comfortable.
Ocho, Ryan Williams, and I text you tonight. Ocho, something's going on.
Yeah,
something going on, Ocho. If you really look at it, Ocho, he's really only playing third downs. Horton and Bernard gets the lion's share of the work.
Yeah.
So, Ocho, for a guy to play that well in his freshman season, and I get he's only 18 years of age.
Yeah.
Ocho, it ain't computing.
Yeah, it's something. Hey, I'm not sure what it is. I would love to converse with Young Bull and see what the issue is, because to have a regression in what we saw as a freshman, as a freshman and outstanding to where you were easily the second best receiver in collegiate football across the board. Left high school early. You're young, but you on that stage, you showed out every effing week. Mm-hmm. And I'm not sure what happened this year. I have no idea. I don't know if the NIL.
Only 3 touchdowns in 9 games, Ocho.
Hey, he was scoring 3. I mean, he had some 2, 3.
We remember it. We remember what he was last year. Now he's had a propensity to drop a few passes, especially late as the season waned on last year. He had a few more drops than he did early on. But like the first 5 games of the season, there were questions like, who's better, Jeremiah Smith or Ryan Williams? Who's better? Because he was putting up those type of numbers. And obviously, Jeremiah Smith has been sensational. Not only his freshman year, he's picked right up where he left off, and he's even been even better this year around. He's going to win the Biletnikoff Award, and rightfully so. Yeah. But I don't, and Chad, I get it. He caught a touchdown, but do y'all realize what you saw last year with your own eyes? And you're happy that a guy another year under his belt in this same system in 9 games only has 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, it's hard to pinpoint. I'm just being honest. I think it's hard to pinpoint, especially with him not getting the amount of plays he got last year.
Yeah.
The fact that he's not being an impact player the way he was last year, I think maybe the drops have gotten to him. Obviously, when you're that young, you're making those kind of plays, especially like you made last year. Once you lose that confidence, it's extremely, extremely hard to get it back. Hey, Johnny, you coming from my bar mitzvah?
It's wedding season.
A damn early Christmas party or something.
It's wedding season.
I like it.
Wedding season.
Yours?
No biggie. Not hell no.
Hey, congratulations, Johnny. You got married?
Man, my Scottsdale boys out in Boca.
Okay.
We're having a time. When you're in neck of the woods, bring that smart car over. Come on. What's up?
Johnny, this Alabama won by the score of 20-9. Ty Simpson did not have his most accurate day. He had some opportunities for some big plays. He was a little long on some, a little short on others. He just seemed a little off. He didn't play bad. He didn't play to the Ty Simpson level that we're used to seeing him play at. I thought LSU played really well, considering what they've gone through, a coaching change. An interim coach in there. Sometimes when you get interim, they play hard. Sometimes they just fall completely apart and get blown out. But this is a rivalry game. Alabama, LSU, and it's normally some of the top athletes that's in the country and in the SEC in this ball game. I don't know if you saw any of them, but what do you think about 20-9 Alabama beats LSU?
I think what we're seeing in the SEC right now, what we saw the rest of the day from other teams, we got A&M, we got Alabama, we're going to meet in Atlanta. That's the way I see it right now. Alabama, good squad. I think they get through the rest of their schedule unfazed.
They got Oklahoma next week. They got Oklahoma. They got another cream puff, and then they got Auburn.
There is no way Oklahoma's playing with Bama this next weekend. You want a lock of the week before we even start or get to that?
Nah.
Stop it. Bama is not going down to OU next week, no matter what.
Wait, Johnny. So what are you saying? If I was the bet man, so if I wanted to put the house. If I wanted to put the house, I wanted to put my pink slips on the team to win next year. I mean, next week. Are you saying that Oklahoma doesn't have a chance against Alabama?
Bama money line.
Okay. Ocho, you got a pods?
A who?
A pods. Because you need to put your furniture in there because your house going to be gone. Don't you listen to Johnny? Man, don't you listen to Johnny talk about that's a lock of the week.
Wait, hold on, Unc. So you think Oklahoma had the chance of going in? I mean,
yeah, because the defense.
Okay.
The defense. Brent Venables is a pressure guy. Johnny, you know this. Brent Venables is a pressure guy. Does South
Carolina have a chance next weekend versus Texas A&M?
No.
No, hell nah.
That's the same shit we're talking about.
No. Hell no. OU is much better. OU is much better than South Carolina.
I was going to see if you were going to catch that. I'm just testing you tonight,
But let's talk about your team, the Texas A&M. The Aggies beat Missouri 38-17. The number 3 Aggies 9-0 for the first time since 1992, and just for the 5th time in school history. Texas A&M is the only team in the country with 3 road wins over AP-ranked teams, including a win over number 10 now Notre Dame in South Bend. Johnny, you had to be impressed with what you saw today. Marcel Reed was sensational.
I got to see maybe 10, 12 drives of the game today. Started out really early, Missouri. A&M tried to run the ball and force their will a little bit, and it was stymied. The first drive of the game came out, started slow, a little rough. Man, when you get that A&M team, that A&M offense running and giving them some space, letting their guys and their playmakers do what they need to do, you start to see some deadly weapons. You start to see some guys who, you saw early in the game, they're starting to hold as they're running these routes and these deep digs and stuff. Like they know because of film what this Texas A&M team is. Now, can Marcel come out and throw a dot every single time? He's going to have his misses here and there, but this A&M team, there ain't no layoff. All I kept hearing out in the streets this week, Unc, you know what I kept hearing?
What?
Upset alert.
Yeah.
Missouri. Upset alert. Upset alert. This, that. I'm like, you guys got it so fucked up. Excuse my language. The most. Texas A&M, this is a real football team. This is a good football team. This ain't even me being a homer. If you look at the facts of what it is, black and white, team is good from top to bottom. Special teams, well coached, everything you want. But as you're going to say, so is Ohio State. Couldn't agree with you more. Guess what? So is Indiana. Couldn't agree with you more. There's 3 teams that are very, very, very solid and a couple more that are trailing behind trying to piece it up.
And undefeated.
Yeah.
Marcel Reed was 20 of 29, 221, 2 touchdowns. R.O. in the second ran 13 times for 102 yards. You guys were outstanding on defense.
I talked to him tonight.
Did you?
Yeah, I was like, are we going to wear matching suits when we go to New York, or are we just going to keep it casual and Aggie and show love to the family?
I have a question.
Because I'm pulling up off the jet this December in New York to Times Square with my dog in tow. Marcel is coming, and there ain't no way he does it.
Hold on. Hold on. You say he's coming, right?
Yeah.
In Times Square. What's in Times Square?
Times Square.
Where that's at?
In New York.
Oh, I'm tripping.
What the hell you thinking?
He's
I don't know. I heard jet, and I was thinking something else. I'm like, well, where we going?
You must be thinking you real early. You must be thinking about New Year's Eve.
I was.
The ball drop. The only thing drop on New Year's for me is my eyelids on my eyeballs. That's what drops.
Oh wait, no, not this year.
Man, please, what is New Year's Eve fall on, Ash? Please don't tell me a Saturday. Please don't tell me a Thursday.
Hold on.
Hell no.
Exactly. I've already did. Hey, Unc, I've already did my homework. I scouted out the dates and the fact that you're off probation. So when the ball dropped, hey, listen, we gotta be happy.
Hey, Ocho, can I get all the way in the door 2026? You got me like this here.
Oh no. You got one foot in, one foot out.
I know. Can I get all the way in?
No. We ain't got time for that. Listen, when that ball dropped, we going back to old Unc. Hey, I need the old.
Here's the only real question. Y'all gonna come with me this year? You come to Heisman? Can I bring Ocho and Unc to the Heisman with me this year?
Who gonna win?
Marcel.
I
don't know right now. After what Mendoza did, Johnny, he got the lead.
Hey, Mendoza looks good.
Over till it's over. I told you last week. Our test is coming in Austin. His moment is in Austin.
Yeah.
When we put you in the dirt, it's in Austin, and then it's us, and it's up.
Your pass defense was sensational. Zolas was 7 of 22 for 77 yards. Your rush defense, Johnny, you had 2 guys over 100 yards. One was 17 for 110. The other was 13 for 109. Both had a touchdown. So you're going to probably need to clean that up. But you guys can, I don't know number 9's name off the top of my head. But
Cassius Howell.
What's his name?
Cassius Howell.
Yeah, man. He can bend that edge, man.
He's a first-round pick for sure.
Yeah, man.
Wait till he goes. You let him loose, that's a real dog right there they got on the edge. He's one of the best in the country for sure.
So A&M, Indiana, and Ohio State, I think they're the only teams that's undefeated in the poll, correct?
Correct.
So those are your top 3 teams. And A&M looked really impressive tonight, going on the road. Mizzou, ranked Mizzou. That tells me a lot. And Coach Elko did a great job of having his guys prepared, no letdown. When you guys play Texas next week or the week after?
November 28th.
Oh, Thanksgiving. Oh.
Day after Thanksgiving on Friday.
Oh, okay. So that's NFL's got a game on Black Friday too. There'll be a lot to talk about with that game. But yeah, Johnny, you guys look good. Texas A&M look really, really good
Taking care of business, as we've said, what the Aggies need to do. Everybody's scared. Are we good enough? Are we this? Are we that? just put your head down, go play the game, go try and win, do your best, do what you need to do, and figure it out. It's simple. It should let the chips fall. But right now, the way we're playing, they're physical, man. They want to go out on Saturday afternoons and bust somebody in their mouth. Cassius Howell, those boys on the D line, A&M's linebacking core, that's a solid group.
For sure. Fernando Mendoza authored his Heisman Trophy moment, marching the Hoosiers 80 yards down the field with 1:15 left for a go-ahead touchdown to Omar Cooper Jr. to give Indiana a thrilling 27-24 victory on the road at Penn State. It's the Hoosiers' first ever victory at Happy Valley. That was an unbelievable catch. That was an unbelievable throw. And he made several unbelievable throws. And guys made several unbelievable catches. Ocho and Johnny, you know this. Sometimes in a game-winning drive, you're going to have moments, catches like that. You're going to have throws like that. But that catch, to elevate like he did, and the guy was trying to push him out of bounds, but he's like, nah, I'm going to get these. He didn't get one of them. He got both of them. Let me
this right here. Let me touch something.
Hey, Unc, that was the
what
perfect,
you got?
Hey, Unc, that was the perfect throw. It was the perfect catch. If a lot of people won't say, "Oh, the catch, it wasn't good," it wasn't good. It was a bad throw. Actually, that's the only place you can put that ball.
Yes,
that's the only place you got to put it high, away from the defender. Exactly, where only the receiver can get to it. The fact that the receiver had the wherewithal with the push coming from behind to be able to get his left toe down and keep that right foot up just a smidge to make sure it doesn't hit out first. Man, that was legendary. That's one of the better catches I've seen in college. You know, in a very very long time.
What's at stake? Money's on the line.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Johnny. What do you want to say?
Nah, with what's at stake though, with what's coming up, right? Should it concern Indiana fans that they were in a battle like that with Penn State, a team that we know what they are? Yes, I get it. Conference games, you come out, you win them, sure, but the showdown is versus Ohio State. You know how you have to play against them.
Yes.
Should it concern you that Indiana is battling in dogfights with Penn State, which is in the kiddie pool?
Well, that's really the only dogfight they've had, and you know everybody has one of those. And before
it's needed.
Ohio State stepped on the gas,
locker room, it's needed for morale. It's needed for everything throughout the season. You look back at it and you go, "Woo!"
That was the bullet we dodged.
But we got the dub. That happened to us against Louisiana Tech. My Heisman year, it was like, did that just happen? But it did. But we won. So I understand that. That was just my question of like, Indiana is solid. But we've seen Penn State this year. We've talked about it on the show.
But listen, every dog has their day. Every squirrel gets a nut every blue moon. Indiana and all the games they've been in, they mostly been blowouts, huh?
Blowing out. Yep.
Johnny, they've mostly been blowouts. So it's good to get this taste and get that out your mouth. To have a game like this where you got to bite down and you got to make the plays necessary to make sure you win the game. They've never been in this kind of situation.
It's good for them. And I'm not an Indiana hater. I'm rooting for them for a school like that to be where they are and go do what they're doing. Signetti, by all means, go hoist that thing.
Johnny, remember last week, Ocho?
Yeah.
It took late the third quarter and the fourth quarter for Ohio State to pull away. And think about some of the catches that Jeremiah Smith was making. He caught a carom. They hit 2-3 people with two guys around him and got into the end zone. So Penn State played really, really hard for 2.5 quarters. They were on the road. Now at home, because Indiana couldn't get separation early on, you know, Johnny, Ocho, the longer a team that's the underdog can stay in the game, the harder they're going to fight. And now you start to tighten up because you like, damn, we supposed to. Why y'all playing so hard now? Y'all been giving up all the other time. Now y'all want to play us hard. Now we're in the third quarter and we're not up by 50 like we normally are. It's not a 60-14 ball game and our starters are out of the ball game. Our starters are playing and we got our hands full with a team that we know aren't going anywhere.
Listen, I can tell you in 3 weeks in Austin, we're going to be in a dogfight. We're going to be in a game that goes back and forth. That goes like I can tell you, I see A&M's future. That's what it's going to be. We're going to have those battles. But I agree. From my question to where it is now, I agree. This is a good thing for Indiana. You have to have it.
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna pull up some. Mendoza was 19 of 32, 18, one touchdown, one interception, 31 rushes,
Not a
108
Heisman
yards.
moment, but I don't know what I mean. It's a good game. It's a solid win. It's a dub. It ain't no Heisman moment.
Hey, Johnny, you're down. You're on the road.
I feel it.
Those throws, 80 yards in a minute 15 with that throw, that catch. Hey, I'm gonna put it at the bottom of the upright. You climb the elevator. You climb the ladder and go get it, son.
I need you.
He was already.
I need you. You need me. I put it up there. You go get it. You got a top shelf it, but I got to put it there.
But here's the thing, though, Johnny. He was already the favorite coming in, and he hadn't had a moment. Now, I'm not. You said you believe that Manziel will have his moment against Texas.
It's coming.
Okay.
It's coming, for sure. I'm gonna stand on it right now. I'm not do that. I'm gonna stand on it. Of course, I want to see a third Heisman be brought back to Aggie Land. What? Come on. John David Crow and me, that relationship I had with him.
John David Crow.
Another person in the school that won a Heisman with me. That was cool as hell.
Yeah.
My family, everybody got to meet John David, be around him, his family. He was a great man. Good dude. That fraternity is something special. I want another one of my brothers in there with me for sure. So I'm starting the campaign. I'm going to preach about it on here every night, 11:15 p.m. Eastern.
One of your other favorites, the number 16 Vanderbilt Commodores playoff hopes are still alive after they pulled out a 45-38 overtime win over Auburn. Vandy weathered 442 yards of offense and 4 touchdown scores by Jayden Daniels. Diego Pavia was the hero, delivering 377 passing yards, 11.2 per attempt, running for a team-high 112 yards, accounting for 4 touchdowns, including the game winner in overtime. Johnny, your guy, he did it.
Yeah.
Been talking to him the last couple of days too. We're pretty tapped in still. Oh, I told him, still there.
Yeah.
Take one bad loss, it's still there. Go grind it out. I'll sneak in the back side of this thing. 10 seed, 8 seed, 9 seed. You can go play. Just get into the playoff. You got to buckle down. They looked terrible last week. And for them to come out there and do that this week, 377, 75% of his passes, 3 touchdowns, no picks. He rushes it for 112. So we're at 490 yards of offense in a day.
Yep.
Bring your hat, your lunch pail, the bucket, the shovel, because you did it all. That's a day from a QB right there, and another one on the ground. 4.
And
needed every one of them too. Needed every one of them.
You did. Auburn was up big. I think Auburn was up like 10-14 at one point in time. And then slowly, next thing you know, it probably shouldn't have got to overtime, but give Auburn credit. Because Pavia, they went for it on 4th down, Ocho, Johnny and Ocho, trying to get it. He kind of stumbled, and that was enough to throw him off, and they got him, and he had to turn it over on downs. But when they got that ball in overtime, he knew what to do. He's like, you know what? I ain't giving y'all another chance. I'm finna put y'all to bed.
You saw it a little bit, like when they get that, the one thing about Vandy is when they get that from like front of the roster to the end of the roster, they're not the best team in college football. But when they start to play with a little bit of rhythm and like energy and excitement, like we've seen 4th quarter of the Texas game, something like towards the end of that game, they show little flashes and little sparks of being really, really solid all in all throughout.
Yeah, he had 2 receivers go over 100 yards. Richardson, 3 catches, 124 touchdowns. Stowers had 12 for 122. Sherrill had 4 for 75 on a touchdown. Look, he can throw it. Obviously, you got legs. I can see why you gravitate towards him, Johnny, because he probably reminds you a lot of yourself. And talking to him, that's what Ocho and I said. Yeah.
Oh, hey, but he was live, Johnny. But when we had him on the show, I'm talking about live, not what you expect. When you talk to a quarterback, especially in college. But he reminded me of you mixed with a little Baker Mayfield. I'm trying to think who else can we throw in. Who else can we throw in there that's very, very confident
Bring a little Jim
himself?
McMahon in that piece, you got it all. You got a little Broadway Joe, probably maybe a little bit.
Yeah, he's very confident. He has fun. I can see why his teammates like him. He was having a good time. He's like, hey, we get ready to go party. Hey, we got to win. We're going to party. We're going to have a good time. But then, hey, we'll put this come Sunday. We'll put this behind us, and we'll get ready for the next week. But he was sensational. He was sensational, and I agree with you. I think he's going to be one of those guys. I think he has a great chance to be at the Downtown Athletic Club, Johnny.
I agree as well. I think what he's done throughout the season, the wins they've had, the way he's played, the player that he is. If the award goes to, they'll probably have this year. You could have 3 to 5 finalists, depending on how the end of the season plays out.
Yeah.
If there's 5 finalists, Diego Pavia absolutely deserves to be in New York. I think if you're looking at one of the most outstanding players in football, we have a small collection right now of what you would say based on their performance throughout this year that brings them to New York. I would feel like, in my opinion, he gets one of those spots if it's 5. Even if it's 4.
The number 5 Georgia Bulldogs on the road took down the Mississippi State Bulldogs by the score of 41-21. Gunnar Stockton threw 3 touchdown passes as the number 5 Georgia beat Mississippi State. Georgia surrendered a touchdown on its opening drive of the game and then scored 38 straight points. It's a complete mismatch on both sides of the football. Other Bulldogs scoreless on 6 consecutive possessions while scoring 5 straight touchdowns. The Bulldogs had 305 rushing yards, averaged 7.3 yards per carry, with Nate Frazier running for 181 yards in only 12 carries. 181 yards on 12 effing carries. That's embarrassing.
Hey. Long day at the office.
44 rush attempts, 303 yards. And Gunnar Stockton had 264 yards passing and 3 touchdowns. And he's had 3 straight passing touchdowns in 3 consecutive games. So Georgia is starting to.
If you're Mississippi State, all you can really say is, man, it be like that sometimes. They
better ring them cowbells louder, Johnny.
It be like that. Our shit won't ringing today.
Look, Georgia's defense, that's what they're known for.
You see them. They got their flashes where they're dangerous. Like they
can hit you with a big play over the top with a pass.
They're a turnover machine if they want to be.
What'd you say, Johnny?
They're a turnover machine if they want to be. They have guys out there that can get some mismatches and make some plays and really disrupt the game for sure.
Yeah, they have those guys though, Johnny and Unc, but they're not consistent though.
I couldn't agree with you more.
Yeah, they're not consistent. It's
but
not
in flashes, you see it and you're like, whoa, big play versus Florida. Like, okay, you see it, but no, they have not been consistent at all. But to be honest, as we know, it's late in the season, and your team is defined of what you are right now. Georgia knows what they are, where they're weak, with this and that. There's things they can clean up to go on a run this back half of the season for sure.
Right.
Look, there's a possibility Georgia doesn't make the SEC championship, but they're going to the college football playoffs.
Agreed.
Hold on, Unc. You say they might not make. There's a chance they might not make.
Because if A&M wins out and Alabama wins out, they're going to play for the title.
That's right.
Because they don't have any losses in the SEC.
If Texas beats A&M, that's Georgia's best chance of getting in.
Yes, I agree. And so they theoretically could not, and that's the thing.
Doesn't Georgia have a big matchup with Texas next week?
Do they?
Isn't it Georgia Texas soon? I thought they play.
I don't think they got.
What's the rest of Georgia's schedule?
I think they still got
next
Georgia,
week.
Texas.
Next week versus Texas.
Oh yeah, Texas at Georgia
at home, 7:30 next Saturday. We'll see you after that one.
Who you got? Who you got, Johnny? What's the money line? What's the money line?
In that game right now, if I'm looking at teams, you definitely know I ain't putting my horns up, brother. I'm taking Georgia to smack them. Yes. Just go ahead and get Texas out of this playoff race that they think they're in. Because their game is their season. Their season is on the line next Saturday. And it is what it is. As an Aggie, whoop, gig 'em. Yeah. We're going to the playoff. Bags packed, hotels. What? Texas, your season ends on Saturday.
Your first game will be at home, Johnny. You ain't got to go far.
Farmers fight, brother. We are going to be there in full force, 100,000 strong. We got home field advantage for real. Texas season, it ends Saturday.
And then y'all gonna make sure you put a stake in them on the following Saturday.
That's okay. That will play itself out. Rivalry game, get real messy. Everybody's seen how that goes everywhere around the country forever. It'll be crazy. It's one of those games that it's rivalry week. You never know what could happen. But we're talking about Texas playing Georgia next Saturday in prime time. Texas has good pieces. We spoke about it last week. They are a good team. This will be a fight of some sort. However, in my opinion, Georgia wins. Texas season, it ends.
What
do you guys think? I mean, you watch as much
Texas
ball
is
as
going to have
me.
to be on their best behavior. It's hard to go between the hedges. Ain't a whole lot of people that's won between the hedges. Now, Alabama went in there and kind of caught them off guard. They turned them over a couple of times. But, man, look here. That's a tough play.
If it was in Austin, I would say Texas has a really good chance to win that game.
Right.
Correct.
But it's not.
Yeah.
So you take them to Georgia. You go on the road in Athens. You walk off the bus. You feel that. You know what that is. This is a road game in the SEC. This ain't you just rolling out of your apartment on 6th Street and going to the facility and getting in your own home and going to play a game versus Vandy and you crush them. No. This is in hostile enemy territory. So with all that, all things considered, no, I like Georgia.
I think if Texas has any chance, it comes down to the quarterback play, huh?
He's got to throw for over 300, have 2+ TDs, and no picks.
Hey, what Arch Manning are we going to get? And he has to put this team on his back offensively, and he has to will them to a win if they're going to have a chance. You already know what Georgia's going to do. They're going to be on. You know what? They finna put pressure, and the receivers on the outside haven't stood out enough for me to make a difference in the game. Like, to me, ain't no Jamar Chase. There's no Justin Jefferson. There's no CeeDee Lamb. Like, I'm talking about that guy. I'm like, that dude. I mean, nobody for them has popped out to me, that can just take a game over. Like, everything has been Arch Manning has to do this. Arch Manning has to do that. He has to play better. But obviously, what's surrounding him hasn't been up to par as well.
I agree with you.
And that I never really want to say that, but it is what it is.
Yeah. He's gonna have to play. They're gonna have to keep him. They're gonna have to protect him now.
Kill him. Got to stay.
Georgia keep for front seven. They keep a front seven. So you're gonna have to protect him, and he's gonna have to play one of those games like we said last week. Man, this is the best we've seen Arch Manning look.
Yeah,
we're gonna have to come back out here again next week and say the exact same thing if they're gonna have a chance.
Only chance. They're not gonna go out and rush the ball versus Georgia. They're going to end the night. We'll be sitting here next Saturday looking at the box score. It'll be between 50 and 75 yards of rushing.
Hey, it's going to have to be better than that, Uncle Johnny. Because listen, if Georgia is able to dominate and stop the run, it makes Texas one-dimensional. It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a very, very long day.
They ain't ran the ball for nothing all year. Nothing. You can't run against UTEP. You definitely can't run against Georgia.
Yeah.
The number 8, Texas Tech Red Raiders, 29. The number 7, BYU Cougars, 7. Confirmed the Red Raiders placing the unquestioned team to beat in the Big 12 with games against Central Florida and West Virginia to end December. Tech steps into the driver's seat for the conference championship game. The program hasn't won an outright title since the defunct Border Conference in 1955. The Red Raiders were +3 in turnover margin, dominated the line of scrimmage, held BYU to only 3.9 yards per play. Patrick Mahomes took to social media to push linebacker Jacob Rodriguez for the Heisman. Look, the only defensive, last year, he was mainly defensive guy, but Trav was a both. But Charles Woodson was mainly the only defensive player mainly. He did play a little bit of special teams, but not like Travis Hunter. He returned punts. But Charles Woodson became the first and only main defensive player to win the award in 1997. Johnny, I'm trying to think, what would it take? Because I thought Ndamukong Suh had a great chance. I don't know how much you remember of Ndamukong Suh when he was at Nebraska. I thought he had the best chance.
I remember that game in the Big 12 championship where Colt McCoy threw it out of bounds and they hit the railing. They had to review it to put a second back up.
They put it second back on the
game by himself.
And he almost blocked the field goal.
It takes something like that, and I definitely been on my phone a lot, and I don't see nothing popping up on X or nothing like that to show me nothing on defense like that.
Right.
So
I think Manti Te'o, didn't Manti make it to New York with you?
he finished second.
Yeah, he was
Not
nice.
that I didn't win by that big of a margin either. Decent, but not huge. He got votes for sure.
Manti
Yeah,
Te'o.
it's gonna take. I mean, you look at Derek. I mean, Derek Thomas one year had 20-something sacks. He
On the
didn't win.
defensive side of the ball, it takes. I mean, Travis.
Yeah, you gotta be special. I mean,
It
really.
takes 12 picks, 6 to 12 picks with a lot.
Yeah.
26.
I mean, because you think about it, I'm trying to think what their record was back then. But I think DT, they didn't really keep sacks as a record back then, but I think DT had like 24, 25 sacks, Ocho, in like 12 games.
In 12 games?
Yeah. He was. I don't know. It's just like they didn't keep sacks in the NFL until 1982.
Yeah.
So, well, they didn't keep steals. They didn't keep three-pointers. The three-point shot came in 79. The steals came in like the 70s. So, yeah, I don't know. I understand what Patrick's saying. You know, look, he's very excited for his alma mater to be playing extremely well. Now they're an Adidas school, thanks to Patrick. You know, I'm sure my homeboys donated a lot of money to that program, but I just don't know.
Well, look,
I'm gonna have to really sit down and just like watch a couple of games and see what's the hype about Mr. Rodriguez.
Think about it as a team thing, though. The Heisman thing, I get it. You're taking care of your boy, it's love. I get it. The team's going to the playoff.
Yeah.
The rest of their games are UCF and West Virginia. You handle business. Yeah. You're at the top of the leaderboard, top of the standings in your conference. You're going to be in the top 12. You got a chance.
Got a chance.
So more than anything, forget the awards. That's all great. What everybody's playing for at the beginning of the year is the big one to get into the playoff. That's where it starts. And then from there, hopefully you get a good matchup and you go and you play well and you win it. Texas Tech. That's not a team you see in this position very much. Been a long time since Crabtree and Graham Harrell had them up there.
Yeah. And but for a primary defensive player that's what he does. Ocho, that joke will have to, if he a linebacker, he gonna need like 200 tackles. Yeah. He gonna need like 5 picks, 5 forced fumbles, 2 fumble recoveries. And his team's got to have a record like this. It's just so hard because offensive guys put up stats. We like scoring. That's why everything has been catered to what? In baseball, they narrow the strike zone. In football, what do? They protect the quarterback. The defensive receiver, touching. They want scoring. They won't score. They don't care. You know, baseball, it used to be, well, I want to hit 300. Now they just want to hit the ball over the fence. Guys getting 50, 60 home runs, batting 240, and they're talking about the MVP. You could never win an MVP back in the day with a 240 average. What?
Yeah. I mean, you had to be extremely special, you know, at whatever position you play defensively to even be thought of in that category to win something like that. So,
but the Red Raiders, my homeboy, ever since he got them, they've been doing somebody. I don't know who that booster was, Johnny, that gave that money. And said, look, I'm tired of Texas Tech finishing at the bottom of the barrel.
Cody Campbell, my dog. Hey, you got that paper? You might as well spend it.
Ocho, that's when we gonna win this lottery, Ocho. I'm gonna break Savannah State off every year. We're gonna be HBCU champions.
Okay. I thought, no, I don't know about that.
Every year we're going to be HBCU champions. I'm going to give you a little money because I don't want you to go giving stipend to FAMU. So I give you a little something.
No.
Just so y'all boys know.
I'm going to make sure FAMU okay.
Just so y'all boys know. I've been playing.
What's that?
I've been playing.
Lottery tickets.
I've been playing. I've been putting in Ocho numbers and Unk numbers every week, boy.
Hey, what's the lotto at right now? We need to go play.
900 billion.
It was 800 million last time I checked.
I mean 800 million. Yeah, 834.
You serious?
Yeah,
800 every week.
What was
you don't
834,
even know
843. It's about 900 million. Now it's about $1 billion, Ocho.
Yeah, hey, see, you know what's gonna happen for somebody like myself, Hey, Johnny, I don't play lotto. I had no clue on what it might be. And so it's funny, when first timers go and play out the blue, for some reason they always win. Now, it'd be perfect and it'd behoove the good Lord to bless me with winning that. You feel me? Understanding? Because
Why you want to bless you?
Because I owe you 5,900, and it'll be easier.
So that's what it's gonna take. It's gonna take you winning $1 billion to pay me my money.
Yes, not only that, because you got to think of the good that I would do with that kind of money. The good I would do with that kind of money.
In hell to get that 5,900 back.
I know, 900 million, Ocho.
What?
900 million.
Hold on, I need to go play. When the next drawing? Who? When the
Ocho.
next drawing?
Next drawing is Monday.
I'm
I think.
playing for you every week, bro. These are ours. This is not a.
That's the only thing. That's the only thing that I hate about Vegas, that you can't play the lottery.
You can't play 88 six times though.
Hey, see, this is the good thing, Johnny and you don't need to play the lotto. You don't need to, because if I win, you good. I mean, no, hold on. Matter of fact, let me my mouth to God's ears. When I win, we good.
Facts.
We good. Hey, Johnny, you want a private jet?
I can't give you a lump sum, Ocho, because I don't want you to help FAMU. I want Savannah State to be top of the food chain.
Listen, my money going to FAMU first. Huh?
That's why I want to win it, because I have to ration you out, because I don't want you making no big, large donation to FAM.
No.
Savannah State get first dibs.
What's the first thing you doing? You win that. I know what I'm doing.
The first thing I'm doing?
Yeah.
Ash is now the CEO of Shay Shay Media, and I'm out.
What about you? Ocho?
Ash and Jordan?
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, all jokes aside, I'm not even playing. I'm getting my kids and we out of here.
I love it.
I told Unc I send each person I have a child from. I see y'all 20 million. I'm taking the kids with me, and we out. We gone.
Yeah, I'm gonna hop on the plane immediately. And
Where you going?
Straight to Miami. Friend are gonna be waiting there, and it's gonna take me straight to Booby Trap. And I'm a dust. I'm a dust.
This man talking about you going to Booby Trap.
100%. Dead ass. I'm going to bust 100K. Bust 100K at Booby Trap right off the rip. First thing.
Hey, Johnny, that's funny. That's a good one. That's a good one. Hey, the funny thing about it is the great thing about Booby Trap, Johnny. I done been here all my life. I know we kind of off track a little bit, but this is the great story. I've been here all my life, Johnny, and I've been to Booby Trap one time. And the fact that I've only been there one time, it was one of the greatest experiences of all time, because I don't frequent the nightlife. Even though I've been here all my life, I don't frequent the nightlife. So anytime I go somewhere, I'm like a little kid in the candy store. It was a phenomenal experience. I went with the missus. We really enjoyed ourselves. Hey, I went to Houston. I don't know if you've been. I'm sure you've been to Houston before. I went to Area 29.
Area 29, yeah.
Dude, hey, Johnny, I was like a kid in the candy store. Once again, I don't frequent the nightlife.
I don't like candy no more.
Hey, Johnny, it was nice. It was nice, and because I don't do it often, maybe once every 9-10 years or something like that. I'm like, wow, this is really cool. Now I see why places like this are always in raps or in videos.
I mean, 830 million. You're telling me I can't go give them 100 bands, pay the note. They got bills too.
Yeah.
You're right.
I'm out here blessing people. That's what I'm gonna do.
You know what? I'm gonna set a little something aside. I got Savannah State, got them a nice little endowment.
Yeah,
got them going. We got about to take over the HBCU. Hey, all my brother and my sister.
Yeah,
broke them off. Got the kids. Ocho, where we going?
Me?
Johnny, where we going?
Oh, are you taking me somewhere?
Oh yeah, we going to an island.
Nah, I want to. Let's go.
Get the missus.
You catch me in Turks and Caicos, I'm out.
Hey,
I tell you what, Johnny, we'll drop you in Turks and Caicos. We going a little further than that.
Matter of fact, hey,
we'll drop you out there. I'm going a little further than Turks and Caicos.
Yeah. That kind of money, man, that's different, man. And the fact that we made good money, and this is life altering. Listen, what we made was life altering. If you know what to do with it,
for sure.
But anything close to $1 billion, that's different.
Yeah.
That's different. That's like, you know what? F this. I'm going to buy the Dolphins.
No, you can't even buy it. You can't even get 10% of the Dolphins with that.
You can buy Tua. You can buy Tua out of his contract.
Hey, maybe 10, 15 years ago, you could have bought the Dolphins. You ain't buying no NFL team with that. Hey, you be lucky to get an expansion soccer team with that. Man, please.
Hey, Hey, I'm tripping. I'm getting way ahead of myself. I'm gonna stick.
But I would. But Ocho, now you got to think about it. Probably the cheapest franchise is probably $4 billion. So in order to get 10%,
right,
it's $400 million after
Yeah.
taxes. Nah, I'm good. With that kind of money, Ocho, I'm good. Hey, just give me something. I can put the rest of it and draw 5 to 7%.
Yeah.
I can live off $75 million a year and never touch the principal.
Right.
Just the interest coming in.
Yeah. I don't know. Hey, I like y'all ideas on what y'all would do. I want all the kids. I want all the kids. Hey, whatever y'all doing, we out. Hey, mama, thank y'all. We out.
Maldives. Hey, Maldives. I'm hitting the Maldives. I'm hitting Bali. I'm hitting the Amalfi Coast.
Hey, all that's the same thing, basically.
Let me live.
Okay, my bad.
I ain't been nowhere.
My bad.
I ain't been nowhere.
Hey, you can go to Thailand and take the picture on the horse. I mean, not the horse, the elephant.
Man, I ain't thinking about no elephant. You think somebody take a picture of the elephant? Man, I ain't thinking about no elephant.
Hey, but everybody do the same.
Hey, y'all know where to find me.
You know where to find me.
Y'all be traveling around. You know where to find me. I'll be in the back corner of the booby trap.
We got to have Johnny, because Johnny, Johnny gonna get it hype. Johnny gonna keep it live for us.
Oh yeah.
I'll be a hype man forever. Huh?
Hey, I'm like, hey, Johnny, go in there, scope it out, see what it's like. Johnny gonna come back out.
You know what I saw? You know what I saw a clip of the other day, Unc? I saw a clip of our podcast we did in Vegas. Man, that was such a fun time, such a good talk we had between us on that pod, man.
Man, that was unbelievable.
Yeah, was
Everybody
real.
loved that, man. They loved the openness, the candidness in which you had, Johnny, the reflection, the things that what you could have done, what you should have done, and how you handle situations, man. People like that. People like the honesty in which you displayed.
Here's my life. Here's what it is. Here's what happened. Here's the truth. Accept it, judge it, don't like it, move on with your life. I'm going to move on with yours. It's good. But when I went back, for me, my relationship with you, obviously with Ocho, what we've been doing through the season, this is dope. This is brotherhood. This is good shit.
Yeah.
Shit that we missed from the locker room, right? That we get to do now, and I get to do it from a Saturday, and God knows where I'm going to be next Saturday. But nevertheless, I know it's the nighttime. I get to stop whatever I'm doing, come up and hang with my boys. To me, that is fire.
Yeah.
Johnny, we're going to get you out on this one. Oregon saves college football hopes, escape Iowa on the last-second field goal. Number 9, the Iowa Ducks took down the Iowa 18-16 on Atticus Sappington's 39-yard field goal with 3 seconds to remain. The Ducks leaned on their run game, which gashed Iowa for 261 yards on 36 carries. The special teams produced 12 points, including a safety after a bad snap by Iowa. It was raining. The conditions weren't very good, but Oregon found a way. And that's what you have to do to keep your hopes alive. You got to just stay alive. It's survive and advance.
That's it. And something, surviving to get you beat too, huh?
Yeah.
Surviving will get you beat too. Not the normal Oregon we're used to seeing, the way they perform today. I don't know, maybe the conditions, maybe the temperature, maybe the rain, whatever it may be. But again, same thing with the not Vandy game, the LSU Alabama LSU Alabama game. Same thing. Sometimes you get a game, you play a team that is somewhat inferior, and they just play well. They just play well that day. Any given Saturday, anything can happen.
I think for Oregon, obviously, you look at the end of their schedule. They have USC coming up, and then they finish with Washington. So 2 ranked games. They're not breezing their way into this college football playoff. They're definitely gonna have to come out the next couple Saturdays and earn it for sure.
Yep.
This is one of those ones where you're like, okay, we got out of there. Next, let's go get ready for SC. We've seen what they are. We've seen their games on tape. We feel like we can beat them. We go. So they should beat the next 2 teams they have, but it's nothing. It's not a layup. It's not guaranteed. It's not. They're gonna have to go out and fight for it. To be honest, I don't really know what stands out on this Oregon team, to be honest. I think the quarterback at times shows flashes. I think their defense at times shows flashes. But, I don't think you look at it and say this is one of the best or better Oregon teams of the past decade or so. No. And, so it's like, what do they do well? Kind of type of thing. But they're going to be in. They're in the conversation. They're in the mix. We'll be talking about them a lot for the next 2-3 weeks if they take care of business.
Yep. Hey, make sure you guys go check and subscribe to Johnny Manziel's podcast, Glory Days, on all platforms. Johnny, thank you for joining us. We'll see you next week, man. Have a good one. Hey, head back out and have a drink for me.
You know it, brother. Much love. I appreciate
bro,
you guys. See you next week.
All righty. Miami used some trick plays, Ocho, today to roll to a 38-10 win over Syracuse. Carson Beck threw for a touchdown, caught a scoring pass, and eclipsed 10,000 yards passing to mark in his college career. The Hurricanes punted on each of their first 4 drives, then scored on each of their next 4. Miami had no points on his first 22 plays, then 22 points on his next 22 plays. That's the thing that's so frustrating about Miami.
Yeah.
Because, like, you could see, like, damn, man, they're just moving the ball up and down the field.
Yeah.
And then the next game, they like, have y'all practiced? Have you watched tape? I mean, what is going on?
I have no idea. With the talent that has right now, with the money that they're paying Carson Beck, I mean, things should be very smooth week in and week out. And obviously, it's not that. Some of the games they've lost, I'm like, well, what the hell is going on? And then Beck throwing the interceptions that he throws, and I think about the talent he has around him is good enough to where even on a bad night, if he has a bad night, the talent around him should be able to overshadow his bad play. And that just hadn't been the case. The players are good, the skill position players are good, but they're not as good as what they used to be. It's not some of the Hall of Famers that came through there, but there are some.
Nah, this is different. Ocho, they're not the Canes of the '80s. They're not the Canes of the 2000s. That's not what they have. This is a different time. This is a different era. They got good players, but
very,
like you
very
said,
good.
I mean, you look at what they had. They don't have no Ed Reeds, no Sean Taylors, no Ray Lewises.
That's different.
No Jerome Browns, no Santana Moss, no Michael Irvin, Brett Perry. They don't have that. That's not what they have. They have good, Vinny won the Heisman. Bernie was the number 1 pick in the supplemental draft. That's not what they have, and it's okay. Most teams don't have what they once had, but this is a good team, and I feel they've lost some games that they definitely should not have lost because their quarterback has turned the ball over at the most inopportune times. Too many times.
Yes.
You can't throw 4 picks and hope you overcome it.
No. For one, you don't have the defense to overcome it.
No.
And the offense is too inconsistent for you to overcome, throwing 4 goddamn picks. Nah, that's not happening.
I mean, they beat Notre Dame, beat South Florida, they beat Florida, they beat Florida State. Then you lose to Louisville with the 4 interceptions. You lose to SMU. You beat Syracuse. Now you go at NC State. No, you home to NC State. You're at Virginia Tech, and you're at 24 Pitt. So we'll see. There's still a lot to play for.
Yeah.
They could get to 10-2 and just let the chips fall where they may.
Where they may.
Because somebody above them is going to lose, and they'll get an opportunity to rise. But they've gagged some games. You can't lose at home to Louisville. I understand Louisville is a good team, but
Louisville good,
Did they beat Cal tonight, or did Cal beat them? Didn't they play Cal?
Man, Louisville wasn't lose to Cal. I doubt it. Listen. I can't even see the scoreboard. I can't even see the score, and I know goddamn well that didn't happen. No disrespect to Cal, but Louisville.
Cal beat Louisville 29-26.
You serious?
You want to say that again? I beg your pardon?
You serious?
I beg your pardon.
You serious or you playing?
29-26. Cal beat number 15 Louisville.
Hey, I don't understand college football.
Yeah, I know.
I don't understand college football.
And Cal beat them in Louisville.
But you talk about an off night. That's an off night. That's an off night. Look at me put my foot in my mouth you don't expect Louisville to lose, especially not with the way they looked against UM. And you go out there and you play and you lose to a Cal.
Yeah.
Well, goddamn.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Okay. Oh, okay. Here he is joining us now, Ocho. Today's game against Syracuse, he had 4 tackles, a sack and a half, and a forced fumble. Here he is, 6-year redshirt senior Akheem Mesidor. Keem, what's going on, bro? I think you're on mute.
You got to unmute it.
There you go.
Yeah, we got you.
How y'all doing?
Hey,
What's up?
man, we great, man. Thanks for joining us.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
Go ahead, Ocho.
Now we're going to say, man, what's good? How's everything?
Everything's going well. Coming off a W, just enjoying the rest of football tonight and heading to sleep.
But hold on, hold on, time out. Y'all win 38-10. You get 4 tackles, sack and a half, a forced fumble, and you in your dorm room?
Yeah, I'm in my apartment. I'm really
in Miami?
I'm really about to go to sleep soon. Yeah.
Oh, you finna go to sleep?
Yeah.
Hold on, you down there? You down the street from me in the Gables?
Yeah, right here.
Man, I'm finna come pick you up after the show, man. We finna go hit booby trap, man.
Nah, not me. Not me.
So look, we were just discussing a little earlier.
Yeah.
You had a couple of setbacks. You lose to Louisville. You lost in overtime to SMU, and you guys bounced back. Tell me what the mindset was today coming in playing, Syracuse team that's on a little hard times, but you want to make sure they don't get on good times against us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, we established an identity at the beginning of the season, starting off strong, really, and then we kind of steered away from that during SMU and Louisville. So just throughout the week, really, the mindset was get that identity back, work through it, work hard every day, and then do the same in the game, and just get our swagger back.
Mm-hmm.
So Mel Kiper has you very high on his draft board. So when you came into this season, what were your goals? What were your expectations coming in for your final season at the U?
Really just want to put on tape that I can ball, really. Just that's it.
Yeah. And the funny thing about putting it on tape, showing that you can ball, it's about not only balling, it's about doing it consistently, week to week. It's about doing it regardless to who you're playing, especially against those that are also ranked high that you're probably going to have to see Sunday because, obviously once you get to that next level, the level of play rises, of the players you play week to week. So, being able to show that's one of the reasons, I've watched you. That's one of the reasons you are ranked so high on Mel Kiper's board. So, for one, congratulations to that. And these next three, you get to finish it off and put the exclamation point on everything.
Absolutely.
Help me out with this. From Canada to Miami, Canada, Miami, Canada, Miami. How did this happen?
Well, I love football. I started when I was young, played all my life, really. And a coach, like a mentor of mine, approached me one day, and he just explained to me how football is more serious down in the States. You can go to school for free. You can make a living out of this for real down in the States. So he just put me on to college football, and then I went to multiple different schools, ended up finishing my senior year in Florida, and then recruitment blew up, and I was able to go to I was able to come play D1 football.
So you hold on, wait a minute. You mean to tell me I can go to school for free, get a college education? If I'm good enough, I might eventually get paid millions and millions of dollars to do this? Where I sign up at? What I need to do?
Basically.
Yeah. Hey, what part of Canada?
Ottawa, Ontario.
Oh yeah, Ottawa. Okay. I played in Montreal for 1
year.
Yeah. That was fun. Canada is a beautiful place. The people are very, very, very nice. That was one of the best places I ever had to visit. So it's really dope.
So, has American football been everything you thought it would be? Because we heard you say your mentor told you about American football and how they take it serious. And not to say you guys, but you guys Canada is more known for hockey. That's what you guys are known for, hockey. In the USA, we're football. And they take it serious. College football is taken serious. NFL football is taken even more serious. So has it been everything you thought it would be? Has it been harder? Has it been easier? Or has it been exactly what you thought it would be?
Well, growing up, the narrative was, Americans, they don't play with it. They'll eat your breakfast, just up here. And then So that was my expectation the whole time. I finally got here, and it was just football is football at the end of the day.
Yep.
I really felt the same. So it wasn't really a culture shock or anything for me. It's ball is ball.
Yeah.
And you like, you know what? I just whipped this American's ass, so I guess I'm pretty good too. Y'all had this all hyped up, and I'm whipping left and right.
Yeah.
So, what do you majoring in? I'm assuming you have your degree by now. What did you major in?
So I graduated with a American Studies major, and then now I'm getting my master's in liberal arts.
Okay.
Hold on. What's American Studies? Is it history? I mean, what do we study in America?
It's really everything. I don't know a lot.
In other words, you majored in eligibility. Let me get me something that I can stay eligible and play on this football team, because my goal is to go play in the NFL. I get it, Akheem. Okay.
You got that.
Man, you say, look here, I ain't getting no chemistry degree. I ain't finna do no finance, no econ.
Hey,
I need something I can stay eligible and stay on this field.
No engineering. I ain't trying to do none of that. I'm trying to get to that next stage.
I'm trying to get to the bag.
Yeah.
So you come from a big family? You got, brothers, siblings?
Yeah, I have about 10 siblings.
Damn! Where you fall in the pecking order?
I like that.
I was the youngest, but now I'm the second youngest.
Okay.
Hold on. What you mean you so I'm assuming you're probably like 24, 25?
24.
Okay, you're 24. So how old is the oldest?
33.
Okay.
What?
But it's on mom and dad's side. So my pops has I don't know. My pops has hella kids. But it's five of my
hold on. Wait, you say pops have hella kids. You think he got more kids than I do?
I don't know. How many do you have?
13.
Nah. You're not all the way up.
Okay. I only have 8. I only have 8. But I mean that's normal.
So how the youngest? You got one younger than you. So how old is he now?
She's 7 now.
Hey.
Woo.
Yeah.
So 33 to 7. That's a big gap.
It is.
Hey, that's a sign too. You know that, huh?
What's the sign?
You heard me, Unc?
A sign of what?
I don't know. Maybe next year after we jump the broom and we get married, it's about maybe we both have kids.
Who?
Me and you.
But man,
No, I'm just saying.
Well, I'm about to be fit. What I look like having a kid at 58, Ocho?
I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. You still work, don't you?
Yeah, I still work.
Okay, well,
my plumbing works now. It ain't clogged. Yeah, but no.
I'm just saying. I think like it's like starting over, refreshing, having something to live for.
This man high, Akheem.
Hey, that's y'all business.
If I was Akeem's age once again, 24.
Right.
Yeah, sign you for up.
Did you hear what you just said? If I was Akeem age, but going out on a limb and redoing that again will make you feel 24.
No, it won't.
It could, but
thank you. See, I told you.
Man, hey, please. I'm barely getting around on my own, let alone chasing a toddler. Hey, Akheem, both of us can't be peeing in the bed.
Oh, wow.
Hell to the no. I'm good. Akheem, man, congratulations on the big win today. Akheem Mesidor, 4 tackles, second half, forced fumble.
Shit.
Hey, after you, good luck the rest of the way. Stay healthy. Good luck in the draft, man.
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate you guys.
Hey, do me a favor. Tell Malachi, man. Tell Malachi Ocho said what's up, man. Me and his pops. We go way back down there in Dade County, man.
All right, I'll tell him tomorrow.
All right, love.
All right. Appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Ocho, you out your mind, man.
No, I think it's a good idea. I mean, listen. I mean, in the Bible, it says, "Be fruitful and multiply." It had nothing to do with age. There was no age on that verse. And I just think for me it did something to me, you know. It made me feel young again. Like French fries here with me now. You know what it's
Yeah.
like. You know what it's like having to run around after her at 3 years old. It just.
What you say the Bible said?
Huh?
Be fruitful and multiply.
Yeah, ain't that what it says?
Proverbs 2:7 says, "Hey, in this economy, be broke and die." So, no, man. You see how they cutting all this stuff? Man. I ain't fooling with you, man.
Baby, hold on. Let me see where my baby at. Hold on.
Man, please, Ocho, you trying to this man. Chat, y'all been Ocho crazy. Oh no. Ah, man. Kyler Murray's future in Arizona is getting a little cloudy, Ocho, following a week in which he's placed on injured reserve, and Gannon said he'd be benched for Jacoby Brissett if healthy anyway, which I said the Cardinals have some big decisions ahead of them. Adam Schefter, reported that many of his sources around the NFL believe the Cardinals and Murray will part ways in the offseason. One source in particular said the separation is imminent, which means unavoidable. Kyler has 2 seasons left on a 5-year, $230 million contract that he signed in 2022. He's currently slated to count $53.3 million against the salary cap next season and $43.5 million against the cap in 27. The Cardinals would take a $57.7 million in dead cap money in next year if Murray is cut before June 1st. If he's cut after June 1st, it will split the $50 million into 26.7.2, $50.5 million in 26 and $7.2 million in 27. If Arizona can't find a trade partner before June 1st, the Cardinals will save about $35.3 million towards the cap next season. Ocho, if you were the Cardinals,
I gotta catch my breath.
If you're the Cardinals, what are you going to do with Kyler Murray?
Hey, this is a very good one. This is a very good one. And the fact that they continue to sideline him because Jacoby Brissett has a hot hand and has him playing extremely well, and the money that he makes. Listen, I understand what Kyler Murray brings to the table. I understand what he brings. He's a dual threat. He can throw. He can extend plays. He's really good at some of the things he does. But there are things that Jacoby Brissett brings to the table with his lack of ability to run with the ball, but he's able to make all the throws because he can see. He attacks the middle of the field, something that Kyler Murray's not good at because it's hard for him to see. He's always having to, his ability to be able to just drop back and make some of the throws that Jacoby can in the middle of the field. It's just different. But again, he can make plays. He can make plays. He's good at what he does, but it's not enough. I mean, have you seen how the offense looks, huh?
Yes, I've seen it.
Ocho,
you remember when they beat the Cowboys? I said they say, "Hey, Kyler, take another week." As a matter of fact, take another 2 or 3 weeks.
2 or 3, yeah.
I said that in jest, but I was being dead serious because the offense at no point in time with Kyler, at no point in time did this offense this year with Kyler look like it did on Monday night against the Cowboys.
No. But this is a scary thing, huh? We talk about Jacoby Brissett. Are you trying to say he's the quarterback for the foreseeable future?
No. He Ocho. They told you everything you needed to know when they put that clause in his contract.
Right. Yeah, I understand that about the playing the video games. Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, but where do you go now? So you just start over?
Ocho, how many division titles you won? How many playoff games you won with Kyler? You can win that many. You can win that many without him.
Yeah. Hey, listen, it's been a minute. What's his
Does he make you Ocho, think about what you just said. The number 1 pick in the draft. The coach said if he was healthy, he still wouldn't be starting. Damn.
Yeah. I mean,
let me ask you a question. Joe Burrow come back healthy. Is Flacco still playing?
Absolutely not.
Thank you.
Oh, whoa. That's apples and oranges now.
But look, the thing is, Miami might be in the business for a quarterback. New Orleans damn sure in the business for a quarterback. The Raiders need a damn quarterback. Cleveland possibly need a quarterback. Look, there are going to be places he's going to be able to go. The Jets. So it's not like he's not going to be able to find a home.
Yeah. Hey, okay. It got to be the right fit, It has to be the right fit for the type of quarterback he is.
Yeah, you have to build a system around him, Ocho.
Yeah,
and most quarterbacks have a system built around him.
Right. Well, the system was built around him.
Yes.
The system was built around him, and you got the weapons. You Marvin had Marvin Harris. Hey,
McBride, Ocho. But I told people, Ocho,
perfect.
He's small, not just in height, but in weight. He's compact.
You see him in person?
Keep taking those hits like that, man.
You ever seen him in person?
Yes.
Hey, that's my dog. He little though,
Yes.
Hey, he little. He can play some ball though, man. He's exciting. You know, when put in the right position to make plays, he can do it. He just hasn't been able to do it consistent enough. And when you're able to do it consistent enough, it makes everything and everyone around you better. It makes your team better. It gives you a chance. And it just hasn't been what they thought it would.
Maybe he just need to leave. He needs to go somewhere else. You know, maybe it's a situation where they're tired of him. He's tired of them. It just needs a clean break. He just needs a clean break. He's his own guy. You know, he has a personality that's kind of look different. Right. He wants to do things his way. He don't want to, you know, hey, that's how he did it. That's how he did it. This is how I'm going to do it.
Right.
But I saw this coming, and I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised.
What do you think about him going back to baseball?
Nah, not being away from it this long. You got to go back to why would I go back to the baseball? Go back to the minor leagues and make $1,200 a month? Hell to the no. Somebody gonna pay him $35-40 million to be the quarterback in the NFL.
So okay.
I mean, just because he's not starting in Arizona,
right?
That doesn't mean he's not. Ocho, you mean to tell me he can't play for New Orleans? He can't play for the Raiders. He's better than what they got at the Raiders. He's better than what they got at New Orleans. Is he better than what they got at the Jets? Yes or no?
Situation matters,
It does.
Hey, what you have around you is very, very important. Very important.
I don't care what situation is. He better than what they got in New Orleans, and he's better than what they got at the Raiders.
Yeah.
And he's better than what they got at the Jets. He is. He just is. I don't know about anything else. Hell, I'm tempted to say he's better than what they got in Cleveland. You don't think Chad, y'all don't think he's better than Dylan Gabriel? So y'all saying he ain't better than Justin Fields. He's not better than Spencer Rattler.
Tyler Shook.
Shook. He's not better than Shook. And he's not better than Pickett and Geno. Okay. Okay. So somebody say he ain't better than what they got in New Orleans. He ain't better than Spencer Rattler or Tyler Shook. Okay.
I'm reading my chat going fast. God damn, I'm trying to read it. Hey, somebody said I'm so unprofessional. I was never professional in the first place.
Somebody talk about I'll take Rattler over him. Not gonna lie. You lying.
They lying. Hey, they lying. They definitely lying.
I get it. The man is down now, but
yeah.
Y'all not taking no Spencer Rattler or no Tyler Shook over no Kyler Murray. You're not. So stop it. Jayden Daniels won't be placed on IR, but there are reportedly wide range of outcomes for when he could return to the field. According to Jeremy Fowler, the Commanders are really playing this by ear. So this is actually a pretty complicated cause because I'm told Daniels could potentially be back in 3 weeks. I said 2 to 4 weeks. Anyway, after 3 weeks on that elbow issue, not going to need surgery. Most time, unless something is really, really wrong, they're not doing surgery on a dislocated elbow. They're not putting him on injury reserve right now, but talking to the team, people as a player could return in about 5 to 6 weeks. Things here really fast depending on when they revisit around the bye week in about 2.5, 3 weeks. if they're sitting at 3-8, this could certainly be a factor here, and so they're really playing this one by ear.
Yeah, I think it's
like I said, I don't I don't know. All I could say is based it on mine, and I had to do this all. You think about it, I gotta have to block with it.
Right.
He ain't got to block with that, and it's on his non-throw. It's on his non-throwing.
Yeah,
arm.
but the cautious thing, the one thing that scares me, Young, even though it's on his non-throwing arm, if there wasn't any ligament damage. Let's say he sits out 2 to 3 weeks. If their record is no, it doesn't improve, and it's not.
Yeah,
better,
what you rushing him back for?
It's no point in rushing him back. It's no point in rushing back, and I think this will probably be his last game played this season because there's really nothing to play for at that point. You're out the playoffs. No need to risk any further injury or re-injuring or getting yourself hurt. At that point, and you prepare yourself for next season. That's just me. Now the Commanders might feel differently. Being the competitor that I know Jayden Daniels is, he might feel differently. Regardless of what our record is, I want to get out there and play. But hey, I don't think you should chance it, especially if there's no chance at making the playoffs.
I agree. I said the same thing about your quarterback in Cincinnati.
Why you keep bringing up my Bengals?
Because if there ain't no chance to go, what we bringing Joe back for?
Yeah, he wouldn't come back anyway though. If we don't have a chance, he wouldn't be coming back. But the fact that we have Flacco and Flacco's playing the way he's playing, we probably will be in the playoffs. We're probably going to win the division.
Who y'all play? Oh, y'all on the bye week. Oh, y'all about to give up 42.
Hey.
Nobody give up 42.
We will see who
y'all ain't gonna beat y'all not going to beat the Steelers. Y'all not gonna beat what you call them again. Y'all not gonna beat.
Hold on, you mean the same Steelers? You mean the same Steelers we beat Thursday night or Sunday night? The same Steelers?
You're not gonna do it again though.
Okay.
Not gonna happen.
Okay.
Definitely not gonna beat Lamar and the Ravens.
How you
y'all couldn't beat them when they had Lamar and you had Joe.
You just listen. It's the NFL. It's Sunday. Any given Sunday. Ain't no telling what's gonna happen.
So it don't matter when y'all play. You're right. Any given Sunday, Saturday, or Thursday, y'all can lose.
Okay.
And you do most of the time.
All right. Keep that same energy.
Got it.
Keep that same energy.
Ocho, leave us alone, man. Hey,
I'm good. I'm good. Let me see. I saw how the Ravens look coming out the bye. The Ravens look good coming out that bye. Lamar Jackson back from injury after 2-3 weeks down, came out on fire. So how you think we gonna come out the bye? How you think Flacco and Uno and Chase Brown? How you think we gonna look coming out the bye? The defense is gonna be the defense is going to improve exponentially. That's a big word for me. Exponentially. I can't even spell that, but I can say.
Yeah, I know. But guess what, Ocho? I watched. Go back and look at it. Go back and look at how Chicago was moving y'all guys off the ball.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Woo!
Up front. Yeah, front. Yeah. The game. Listen, the game is won and lost in the up front. It's won in the trenches. And
that was ugly, Ocho. That was ugly.
It was.
Darvin Ham said the Lakers had to gut their roster for Russell Westbrook, and that's hard to compete with so many lower level role players. But in terms of Russ, man, it was a difficult situation because to get a player like that, you pretty much have to gut your team, and that's essentially what happened. In order to get Russ on the Lakers, they had to part ways with Caruso, KCP, Kyle Kuzma, and a lot of other players they weren't able to keep because the money wasn't there. Now you've got essentially 3 supermax players on your roster. And now you've got to go after lower level players who, God bless them, they're capable players, but to be elite and win a championship in our league, you have to be elite and have elite groups. A lot of times that financial constraints just won't allow you to do that.
Yeah, I just came to understanding that. I just came to having a better understanding of that, especially when it comes to basketball, how you bench, having a deep bench and being able to have some of your starters sit down and still not miss a beat, and still not miss any momentum, when they're not in the game. I think about the bench, Oklahoma City Thunder. They have an unbelievable bench. If I'm not mistaken, they might have the best bench in the league. Correct me if I'm wrong.
They do.
Yeah, and I mean, so I understand, and I didn't view it like that. I didn't understand it. I didn't understand why people were complaining about getting Westbrook. I'm thinking, oh hell, they finna run the table. Oh, it's finna be crazy, and then damn, The bench is horrible. The supporting cast wasn't good enough to carry the load when all the starters weren't in. Or you always had to keep one of said top 3 players in the game at some point. I didn't know that. I forgot they had to give up that much.
Nobody thought Russ would work with LeBron in LA except the Lakers. You won't find one player. In order for Russ to work, Russ needs the ball, and you need to build the team around him. This is not to take anything away from Russ. Russ is a top 75 player all time. He's an MVP, a 2-time All-Star, All-NBA. But he wasn't good with the Lakers, and it's okay to say that.
Yeah.
Hey, him and Bron just wasn't going to work because neither one is really. LeBron was better off the ball than Russ.
Right.
Russ is not a catch and shoot guy, and so when you need LeBron was going to be the primary ball handler. You need somebody that can catch and shoot. That's why he would have been so. That's why Klay Thompson would have been great. That's why when you see him play with Steph, it's so great because those guys can catch and shoot. That's not Russ. What Russ is.
Right.
Russ is a guy that needs the ball, and he needs to be able to get downhill. Well, if LeBron's got the ball, how is he going to get downhill? Right. It's okay, Chad. This is not a knock on Russ. And then when you say this is not taking away anything that he's ever accomplished. He wasn't good with the Lakers. Y'all know that. But I guess because he's from L.A. and he does great in the community, and he is a solid teammate. Yeah. Nobody has anything bad to say about Russ. He just wasn't good with the Lakers. It's okay. You see, when he was in OKC after KD left, they built the team around him. That's what you need. It's okay, Darvin, and please stop talking about it, bro. You had for whatever reason it didn't work. It didn't work with you. It didn't work with Russ. It didn't work. It's okay. It's okay to move on.
Yeah, somebody probably asked him the question.
Yeah, but just like, hey guys, look, I enjoyed my time there. Yeah. I understood the assignment. Right. When you got a team and you got LeBron James and you got Anthony Davis, no matter who else is on that team, right? Championships is what expected. Mm-hmm. I don't get why they did that. I don't get why they broke that team up. Why they wouldn't re-sign Caruso. Where they left all their perimeter defenders, they let that go. It's the same thing now. The Lakers are not a good defensive team. Yeah. They're not. But we got to stop this notion. And it's not bagging on Russ. But Russ needs to be in a system that's conducive for him. Mm-hmm. And that's okay. It's just, he
having a good time over there in Sacramento now.
Yes, but they not gonna win. Sacramento have no championship aspirations. No, they're not winning no championship, and it's okay. It's okay.
Got me thinking about my times, man.
Russ played. Look, the one thing you can say about Russ, he's not gonna cheat you with effort. He gonna give you everything he got. He gonna play hurt. He gonna play hard. But we this notion that Russ balled out in L.A., he didn't. It just the pieces didn't fit. Ocho. The pieces just didn't fit. Right. Him and LeBron was never gonna work. The only people that thought it was going to work was probably Pelinka and LeBron, or because I'm sure LeBron had something to do with this. Right. He did. But it didn't work. It's not the first time. That's not the first situation that's been in the NBA and it didn't work. Right. And that's okay. It's not the last situation that won't work. Mm-hmm. But Darvin needs to move on with this, man. It's just,
damn.
I don't know what he hopes to accomplish by revisiting this. SGA said he wasn't a fan of how the Thunder won the title, honestly speaking. I didn't like the way we won the title, if that makes sense. I don't think we won an NBA championship playing our best basketball. We were definitely more dominant in the regular season than in the postseason. And for me as well, as a player, I don't think that was good in the postseason as I was in the regular season.
I mean, the game is different in the postseason too, huh?
It is. It slows down. They don't let you get up and down.
Yeah, they don't.
You play better teams in a series. It's not, they get 7 games to try to figure you out. Mm-hmm. It's not like, okay, you play Sacramento, then you're on to San Antonio, then you got the Clippers. Okay, guess what? We got we got a back-to-back. We got the Clippers one night. We got the Lakers the next night. No, you got that one opponent, and you got it, because they went 7 games with the Nuggets. They went 7 games with the Pacers.
Yeah.
And Aaron Gordon. If Aaron Gordon doesn't hurt his hamstring in that game 7, what happens?
It changes everything.
Okay. If Halliburton doesn't tear his Achilles in game 7, what happens?
Changes everything.
I get it.
Yeah.
But they look, and right now they're doing, I think they lost 1 game, and they're doing this without J-Dub.
Mm-hmm.
So I like his mentality. I like his mindset. It's like I want to be dominant.
Yeah,
I want to be dominant in the postseason like I was in the regular season.
Yeah.
Even though there were spurts that he was sensational, but they won, and that's what you need. You need your best player to say, you know what, I ain't satisfied, and I don't want anybody else to get satisfied. I don't want anybody else to get comfortable. Yeah, we won a championship, but I ain't here to just win one.
Multiple.
Now they got Hartenstein had 33 and 19 last night. Well, if you getting 33 and 19 from Hartenstein, you're not beating him.
Hey,
you're not beating him.
Hartenstein is the center. He's the 5, right?
Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
J-Dub hadn't played yet.
And when J-Dub does play, he the 4, right?
J-Dub is the 2.
That tall?
Mm-hmm. Him and Lou Dort is like really the 2, but he's really a 2. He play a small forward.
Oh, okay.
Because they go Hartenstein, they go Chet, they go J-Dub, they go Lou Dort, they go Shea.
Them. Oh, boy, in person, but them boys so tall, man.
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah. But I like Shea's mentality. I like his attitude. I like the fact that we won, but I ain't happy how we won.
Nah. Man, I should have been a hooper, man.
An anonymous scout says LaMelo Ball doesn't take basketball seriously. Yes, he's talented, but he doesn't take basketball serious enough. Another West scout said it's hard to build a winner with him because of how he plays and the liberties he takes for himself when he plays.
So because
I don't know,
because he plays the game with flair. He plays the game a little bit more free than others.
Tell me the person that's in the history of the game that's played with flair and won.
Jordan.
Magic.
Kobe.
That stuff he's doing, and they ain't play like that. No, you looking at elevating above the rim. Now Magic with the passes and stuff like that, but they didn't play like that. I mean, he tried all kind of stuff on the court. Step back shooting 32-footers.
Oh, but they be going in, huh? Hey, they be going in. He be going. Hey, listen, he's exciting to watch. He's exciting to watch. Now his style of play might not be that of what NBA scouts would like, from their point guard or from the person that's handling the ball. But I tell you one thing, as a fan of the game, he's exciting to watch. He's the type of player that's he's gonna put butts in the seat. Now maybe you want to tell him to tone it down. Jason Williams was the same way. White chocolate was the same way with that goddamn ball. Unbelievable, especially with the passes and stuff. And if I'm not mistaken, I heard the stories about once he was here with the Miami Heat. It was like, hey, man, you got to cut all that out.
No,
you got to cut all that out. But listen, if they don't want him where he's at, send him on down here to us then.
And plus he in Charlotte.
Yeah.
And people say, well, Magic had a flair. So which player that is LaMelo playing with that's Kareem or James Worthy?
Right.
Or Bob McAdoo, or Jamal Wilkes, or Michael Cooper. So I just wanted to which one of those guys.
Yeah.
So maybe it has something to do with being in Charlotte.
Yeah. You take him out of the equation. Who you going to watch? No disrespect.
Nobody.
My point exactly.
Nobody.
My point exactly. And he's not even the type of player that plays above the rim. So the fact that he brings all those other qualities to his game that makes it fun to come watch and sit down. That lets you know how good he is.
He's a phenomenal talent, but he don't play defense. So now you're gonna turn the ball over, and now you're not gonna play defense.
Yeah. You minimize those turnovers. You'll be all right. You'll be all right. But
and they don't have it's like you look at the team that won. You look at OKC. Mm-hmm. They got like 6-7 guys that play defense, so they're never gonna be on the court without 3 solid defenders.
So yeah.
You got Chet defending the paint. You got Lou Dort on ball. You got Jay Will on ball. You got Case Caruso. Mm-hmm. I mean, you just got guys. They just run guy after guy after guy after guy at you.
And you know what? Also, when I think about it, when it comes to players that are heavily dominant on the offensive side of the ball, for what they lack on defense, they make up on offense in other areas. In other areas where you get some players that are kind of balanced in both, but they're not as good, on the offensive end.
I think the thing is, Ocho, but here's the problem that you run into. Because now you're getting a nip and tuck game. If you go watch, what did Minnesota do? They keep Luka in the pick and roll. As great as he is offense, we want you on defense now.
Right.
What you gonna do? And they get whatever they want. Mm-hmm. They get a layup, they get a foul, they get an easy jumper. See, that's the problem that you run into. Because at some point in time now, you ain't gonna just blow people out.
No.
Mm-mm. So you can't have 3-4 guys on the court that don't play defense.
Yeah, that's
you can't. Because in a close ball game, they're gonna get whatever shot they want. But unfortunately, I don't know. Charlotte's not going to trade him.
Trade him if you want to. I tell you,
he's the only guy that you come to see.
Trade him.
Ocho, time to play or fade, presented by Prize Picks. Here's their 3-pick power play ahead of football Sunday. Alec Pierce, more than 3 receptions versus the Falcons in Berlin.
Oh, so they play in Berlin tomorrow, huh?
Yeah.
So the game come on what? 6:30, 7:30? Which one?
Probably 9. It'll be 9 your time, right? 9:30. Yeah, 9:30 your time.
Okay.
I'll catch it the second half. Ain't getting no 6:30.
You getting up?
Hell no. I catch the second half.
I'm trying to think.
Titus finally got on his clock. He they set the clocks back on. Yeah, they did. Mm-hmm. James Cook, more than 87 yards rushing against the Dolphins. More,
yeah.
Oh, Alex, how many receptions? You gonna have 4 receptions, Alec Pierce?
Yeah, of course.
How many catches he got?
He gonna get more than 4 because they they just got rid of
AD Mitchell.
Yeah. So those targets are gonna go to Pierce and Pittman.
Last week he had 6.
Oh yeah, okay, we going more. James Cook, he getting more than 87 against the Dolphins.
Yeah.
Rico Dowdle, more than 110 total yards rushing and receiving versus the Saints.
Man, anything with Rico Dowdle in it is up.
Yep, I like that. More. Isaiah Likely, more than 3 receptions. He needs to have 3 receptions or more against the Vikings.
Of course. That's it?
Hey, you come on Nightcap. Oh, you about to ball out.
Every time.
You about to ball out.
Everybody.
$25 to win $150. Download the app today. Use code Shannon. That's code Shannon to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. It's good to be right. All right, we're going to get you out of here on this one. Time for our final segment of the evening. It's time for Q and A. Oreo Hoodlum Ryan Williams need to transfer to Ole Miss.
Absolutely not. He'll be all right. He's going to be all right.
J.J. Carver, Johnny on here looking like Weekend at Bernie's.
Yeah.
Thomas Beatty, 2 questions for you guys. Where does Omar Cooper's catch stack up with other pass catchers in both college and the NFL? And second, do you see any IU players making it to the NFL? Well, the quarterback is a high-rated prospect. A lot of people say he might be the first pick in the draft.
Yeah.
Look, Indiana, I'm trying to think of top Indiana players. Only one I can really think of on the top of my head is Anthony Thompson. He came out with me as a running back. You know any Indiana players, football players?
Where did Antoine Randall L go?
I think he might have went down. Antoine Randall L.
I might be wrong. I'm not sure. I might be wrong, but I thought it might have been Indiana. I could be wrong.
He might have did.
I can't remember.
I know I came my year. Anthony Thompson came out. Yeah, Antoine Randall L did go to IU.
Okay, yeah, that's the only person I remember.
That's not what they're known for, but that was an unbelievable catch, given the circumstances.
Yes,
given what was needed, and because the DB was trying to push him out of bounds, and for him to get a foot down,
that was dope.
Quarterback said, "I'm gonna put it right up under the goalpost. You go get it."
Yeah,
and he went and got it.
That was dope. And they also
y'all don't get no Penix Jr. Penix Jr. graduated from Washington. Don't do that. People try to claim because Ohio State don't get Jamison Williams. Ohio State don't get Joe Burrow because that's not where he finished his career at. Why they be trying to?
Thank you.
Marquez McDuffie said, Ocho, Ash, what are your 3 favorite college football catches ever?
Ever?
Man, please.
That's hard.
Yeah.
Ever?
Yeah. Man.
That's difficult.
Yeah. You should have came out better asking about the NFL, man.
Yeah, in the NFL, I say it's some really good Chris Carter, Brandon Lloyd.
Any catch Brandon Lloyd made.
Hey,
people don't forget about Brandon. Can you imagine Brandon Lloyd with the gloves today, Ocho?
That they use, man, please, man, please.
People think Fitz and CC, but Brandon Lloyd making catches. Yeah. I'm like, this dude catching. I'm talking about the ball on the ground. I mean, he catching the ball on the ground like this.
Yeah, he was nice. Brandon was nice, boy.
He put it one hand like catching it like this here, Ocho.
He got multiple one hands though.
He does.
Multiple.
And I got an opportunity to see him in Denver a lot, in the 49ers.
Yeah.
Man, he was Alec B, thank you, Uncle Ocho, for giving us the best podcast to watch and listen to. Alex, thank you for watching. Tino Davis, we need Jeremiah Smith on the show. Well, if you know how we can get in contact with him, we'd absolutely love to have him on the show.
I can call him, huh?
Nick Mars, Ocho talk about running for prayers, fixing the debt, and no government shutdown. Been on 2 years. Child, please. I agree.
Hey, you heard what he said? I've been on you 2 years, but why wouldn't we be shut down? We wouldn't be shut down because of the very fact that I want to make sure everything stays up and running the correct way.
Well, you do realize that we was up and running short the way. You know them premiums about to go up, right?
Yeah.
A family of 4 that's paying about $500 in pre-insurance per month, about to be $2,000 a month.
You know what they doing. Listen, Unc, they know what they doing. This is all the game, Unc. This is all the part they're playing. I don't want to make this a political podcast. I could get into that, but I don't want to get into that. People don't need to see that side of me because that's really not my thing. That's not my thing. But I just know what they're doing.
Yeah. True and infamous 73. If you're a Laker fan and the Lakers lost, you can't say basket or ball. I didn't see the game tonight. Did they lose?
Yep. So that means you can't say basket or ball. Matter of fact, you can't say any word that starts with a B.
We ain't even talking basketball right now. It's football season. Go watch tape before y'all speak on J-Rod. Matter of fact, go watch Texas Tech's defense. The fuck Johnny talking about nobody pop out on tape. Top 5 defense. Well, you know what? You know, the thing is they're going to have to make a decision here in the next month.
Yeah.
I just don't know. Like I said, a defensive player winning that award. And now is as good a time as any to win it because ain't nobody having a Joe Burrow type season. No. Ain't nobody having a Barry Sanders type season. Ain't nobody having a Devontae Smith type season or a Travis.
I don't think people understand how special you have to be as a defensive player in college to be considered for a Heisman. Yeah. Just because he's saying people popping out on film because collectively as a whole you guys have a good defense, it's always one person. And that one person always rises to the occasion in regards to who you playing consistently, week in and week out, not playing as great as a whole, as a unit. We're talking about one individual.
Yeah.
All over the place, popping out on film, no matter who the F they playing. There's a huge difference in that. That is not in college football today. It's not. But remember when LeVar Arrington was playing?
Yeah.
Julius Peppers.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm like that type of popping out every week. Oh, I got to watch this MF play. I got to turn the TV on because so-and-so is playing today. Man, ain't nothing like that out there on defense.
I mean, think about it, Ocho. In the 100-plus year history of the NFL, there have been 2 defensive guys to win MVP as a defensive player. Lawrence Taylor and Alan Page. And now, 2 guys have won. Charles Woodson was a primarily defensive player. Travis Hunter, back and forth. So they've been having the Heisman Trophy since what, 1936?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think that's the poll. I think Jay Burwanger was the first one to win the award in 36. I think that's also the poll era.
35.
Jay Burwanger.
Mm-hmm.
So how many defensive players? And so now you say now, after all these guys, Derek Thomas with 25 sacks, he didn't win it. Teddy Bruschi had 20-plus sacks. He didn't win it.
Yeah.
Terrell Suggs had 24 sacks. He didn't win it.
Do you know what the Heisman Trophy was originally called? In 1935, it was called the Downtown Athletic Club Award. In 36, they renamed it to the Heisman Trophy.
Damn.
Yeah, that would have been a great question.
It would have.
You stumped your ass.
Yeah. I just know it's at the I don't even think it's at the downtown. Is it still at the downtown athletic club? They still hold it there? I think that was. Look, like I said, it's just so hard for a defensive player to win that award.
Yeah, very difficult.
When the game has been catered to so much offense.
Hey, but you know, even though the game has been catered to the offense, that's how you have to be that special as a defensive player to even be considered to win it, though. And it's still possible.
Okay.
It's still possible. It's still possible.
T.J. Watt had 22.5 sacks. Did he win the award?
Absolutely not.
Michael Strahan had 22.5 sacks. Did he win the award?
Absolutely
It's
not.
hard for a primarily defensive player. It's a linebacker, a middle, if you maybe an edge rusher. He gets 25, 30 sacks. Ocho,
Right.
okay.
Yeah.
Now we on to something.
Yeah.
Now you got to hope a quarterback don't throw for 5,050 touchdowns. If a defensive player was going to win it, probably be the year to win it, Ocho, because they really nobody's just like, hey, look at me, look at me, look at me. There are really no offensive guy out there like that.
Yeah.
Who's to say Jeremiah Smith might get a trip to New York? I'm not so sure he's not the best player in the country.
Listen, if he can come out this year, he'd be number one.
Hell, if he could have came out last year, he might have been a top 5 pick.
He might have been number one. Yeah. Well, yeah. Hey, hold on. Now that I think about it, they need to change that rule, man, because he should be coming out this year. The fact that he even has
they should have traded for Adrian Peterson and Herschel Walker, because they damn sure could have came out as freshmen.
Oh, well, they were different, man.
Yeah.
Hey, them was grown men amongst boys.
But you know what? At least he get to make $4-5 million a year. He got a little something to put in his pocket.
Oh,
you know, hold him over.
Yeah.
And then, he taking out a big, he probably got a $20 million Lawyers of London, maybe even more. Lawyers of London policy.
He going to be nice, man.
He'll be all right.
He'll be nice.
Thank you guys for joining us for another episode of Nightcap. Y'all know who I am. I'm your favorite dog, Shannon Sharpe, and that is my partner and co-host.
Hey, matter of fact, I know we ending the show. Goddamn, like we started the show. I'm peeking down at my phone while we talking college football, trying to see the goddamn Erickson Lubin and Virgil Ortiz fight. Man, fight lasted goddamn one in and out. Fight was over.
Ortiz got him out of there.
Man, got him out of there. Got him out of there. Got him out of there. So him now Boots and Ortiz at some point are gonna fight, and that might be the biggest fight in a long time for me. I mean, obviously Canelo Crawford was big, but hey.
No, it ain't gonna be bigger than Bud and Canelo.
No, not that big, but it's the biggest. It's gonna be the biggest after that to me.
Yeah. We want to thank our special college analyst for joining us tonight, Johnny Manziel, as well. Please make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit the like button and go subscribe to the Nightcap podcast feed, wherever you get your podcast from. Thank each and every one of you for your eyes, ears, and word of mouth for helping Nightcap become what we've become. Thank you for your support and your continued support. Make sure you check out Shea by LaPortier. Go to LaPortierCognac.com to grab you a bottle if you can't find it in a city or a state near you. Order it online. We'll ship it directly to your door. The best tasting premium VSOP cognac on the market. Please drink responsibly and stay safe. Go follow my media company page on all of its platforms, Shay Media, and my clothing company, 84, with 84 being spelled out. That link is pinned into the chat. Again, we want to thank Johnny for joining us and Akheem Mesidor, who had an outstanding night tonight for the UM as they beat Syracuse. He had 4 tackles, a sack and a half. So he played extremely well. Alabama beats LSU by the score of 20-9. Texas A&M beat Missouri 38-17. Fernando Mendoza threw a touchdown pass with 36 seconds left on the clock as they rallied to beat Penn State 27-24. The number 16 Vanderbilt Commodores won in overtime, keep their slim playoff hopes alive by the score of 45-38 over Auburn. Gunnar Stockton threw 3 touchdown passes as the number 5 Georgia Bulldogs beat Mississippi State Bulldogs by the score of 41-21. And Texas Tech, number 8 Texas Tech, beat number 7 BYU 29-7 to remain unbeaten and strengthen their push for the college playoffs. And Oregon, on a field goal with 3 seconds left on the clock by Atticus Sappington of 39 yards, went 18-16. Thank you guys for joining us tonight. We'll see you tomorrow after the game. It's Green Bay and Philly, right? Yep. After the Green Bay-Philly game on Sunday night. I'm Uncle Ocho. We'll see you tomorrow for all things NFL. Thank you guys for joining us. We're out.
Thank you.